Hello. Oh, I got my Bluetooth on. Hello there. How are you? I apologize. Hello there. We're just going to make sure I've got a couple of things ready to go. We're going to get moving. It's been a minute, YouTube. It's been a long minute. Hey, Sassy. It's been too long, guys. I know my voice isn't 100%, but I had to. Hey, Rio. I could not stay off. And as soon as I get done with this here, then, guys, I'm going to go on and get to the Patreon readings. Yeah, I just could not stay off any longer. Holy cats. I've been on my own personal Mercury retrograde, or retrograde period. I'm feeling a lot better. Thank you, everybody. For those of you that are going to be watching this replay, I don't know how much at the beginning I'm going to put on here still. But, yeah, I've been, as you can hear, a little on the ill side, just a wee bit. So, but I wanted to come. Tomorrow's the full moon. It's not till tomorrow night, so we've got plenty of time. Hey, D. We got plenty of time before the full moon actually hits. So, a little less than 24 hours at this point. It's going to hit at 5:07 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Eastern Daylight Time, excuse me. So what I wanted to do today, a little bit different than I have before. Your anxiety has got me about to take a nap. Child, we'll stay up a little bit longer, Rio. So what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to do something a little different. We're going to do, we're going to go through all 12 signs, and we're going to get through them pretty quickly. But what I wanted to do in this, full moons, just those of you who don't know what a full moon is, first of all, for everybody that's not been here before, welcome. I'm so rude. I didn't even welcome you into my house. So welcome, and thank you for my returning subscribers. So what I'm going to do tonight is talk about how each sign, in a very general way, we're going to go through the moon and the sun signs. Rio, do I have your information so I can tell you if it's going to conjunct your Venus? The moon, when it goes full, is going to be at 20 degrees Aries. 20 degrees Aries. Just so we all know. I didn't do a current transit. I could have ran a current transit. And I've done 2 or 3 videos already about this full moon. This whole Libra season cycle has been rough, to say the least. I know a lot of people, because I get your emails and I'm responding to each one of them. A lot of people are going through a lot of rather deep relationship issues, deep relationship problems. And perhaps before I go get my hair done tomorrow morning, we'll do a meditation tomorrow morning before work starts again, construction here. But and this could be relationship, not just your romantic relationships, but I'm talking family, I'm talking friends, I'm talking work, I'm talking all of these things are all happening. It's a problem. It's a lot being shaken up, and in a very real way. I don't know that I have the chart up that I can show you guys, but it's in some of the other videos, so go back and watch them. So it's deep, and there's been a lot of hurtful energy going on right now, especially with Mercury and Venus in Scorpio. That does illuminate, bring to light sexual deviancies, sexual issues, deep-seated issues, deep-seated, like those things that you've always sought to hide, or someone else has sought to hide, and now it's out. Interestingly enough, the North and the South nodes are in retrograde as well. It's just a really deep and interesting time. So full moons, right guys? Full moons are when the moon is completely opposite or opposing the sun. So opposings are separations. Opposings can be, I look at it like the sun is illuminating to us what we should be releasing. It's a lot of manifestation energy is released, and that could be manifesting separations. It could be manifesting, new things, new ideas, new concepts, whatever. Whatever new thing is energy is being meant to be brought in to your world through this full moon. It's very relationship oriented because of where the sun is, and it's very personal relationship because it is in Aries, okay? So because of that opposition, we are being forced to, there are things that are very, very near and dear to our hearts and very personal that are being, either we're not recognizing we may have to rip ourselves from them, or it's just being illuminated to us. Now, it is a lunar transit, so it's a fast-moving transit. It's not like it's here for a long time. It's not a outer planet long. So this is like, we get this energy, we feel it the most when it's approaching. So it's in its approach now. The release will happen tomorrow afternoon, late afternoon, early evening, and then we'll be able to kind of move forward. But we got to finish the ride. Hey, Miss Ashley. Put an offer out. Okay. All right. So I'm going to move this now. Hey, the mommy ritual. Thank you, love. So this is going to be a bit of Astrotarot. Okay. We're going to pull the astrological. I should really think about, is that going to work? Probably not. All right. Sorry, guys. I was just trying to think of what I could do. So it's going to be a little Astrotarot. So I'm going to ask you to just kind of, and in a very general way. So this is not, we're going to go by sun sign, and then I'm going to give my take on how the moon sign is going to be affected by this moon in Aries. So let's get going, okay? So we're going to do sun and moon for each zodiac sign in succession, okay? And I want to be sure that my music is going to continue to play. Yeah. All right, good deal. All right. I think it's in this scene, I'm not sure. Perfect. Alright, here we go. I have a brand new deck. Y'all, I had to get a brand new Thelema deck. Because I wore the other one out, y'all. It was wore out. I gotta figure out, literally, this is brand new. I'm literally opening it up just for y'all tonight. So when I say Astrotarot, this is what I mean. I'm going to shuffle, and we're going to talk about each sign in succession, okay? Sun sign first, moon sign second. Oh, I'm so excited for you, sweetheart. I'm so excited. Your first night. Okay, so I'm not doing personal tonight with this. I'm going to do sun sign first, moon sign second. So if someone can keep track of it, that would be amazing. So we're going to start off with Aries, please. We're going to start off with Aries. Aries is going to be starting at 10 minutes and 15 seconds. Aries Sun, 10 minutes, 15 seconds. Aries Sun, 10 minutes, 15 seconds. Okay, here we go. Alright, Aries Sun. We have the Tower. Now, interestingly enough, Aries Sun, I'm going to pull another deck out so I can shuffle that deck. Use this for the moon. Aries Sun, you've got the Tower, which makes perfect sense to me because your sun is theoretically conjunct the moon. It's not going to be perfectly conjunct depending upon where your sun is in your space, right? in your sign. But an Aries sun, and there's a lot to be dependent upon it, conjunct with an Aries full moon, so at its full power of opposition, at its full power of what relationships do I need to release, at the full power of I'm gonna be a little bit freaking selfish right now, a lot of bit selfish, okay? This is a tower moment, Aries. So all my Aries, just know you about to go through some ish with this full moon, and it might feel like the very people that you want to keep in your life, or the very people that you have felt were going to be permanently in your life, are being ripped out of it, or you're seeing them for who they are. No joke. Okay? Aries sun, tower moment. There's a lot. I would also look to your career. I would also look to those friends that have been super close to you. Okay? Some of those people ain't meant to be there. It may feel like to some people you're being a little selfish, but you're just being self-reliant. Hey, Mr. Clarence. All right. Thanks, D. All right, Aries moon. Aries moon at 12:15. Aries moon at 12:15. Aries moon. Knight of Cups. Okay? Knight of Cups. So Aries moon, interestingly enough, those Aries, you are going to be delivering or know who's really in your corner. Good night, Miss Ashley. I'll try to get on a little earlier or a little later for you, okay? You are going to know who F's with you, who's down for you, who's not down for you, okay? Who supports you, who doesn't support you. Those are all the messages that are being delivered to you, Miss Aries moon. Hello? Okay? Who supports you, who don't support you, who with you, who not with you. This is what you're going to find out through this. So release the people that don't need to be released. Look and see, but potentially be some water signs mixed in here. But look and see who's really got your back, who is down for you 115%. Who's your ride or your die. 12:15. Thank you, dear. All right, that's your Aries moon. So now we've got Aries all done. Aries is all done. All right, let's move it along to Taurus. Taurus, now you have an interesting issue going on here, Taurus. We're going to say Taurus starts at 13 minutes 55. 13:55. Taurus sun. Here we go. Taurus sun. You also, so you have the King of Cups. Very Piscean energy. Very much you are able to see things for what they are, who they are, what they're doing, why they're doing it, and you're able to look at it from an aloof point of view. It's like, baby, I love you, but you can't be around me no more. Baby, I love you. Hey, baby. Baby, I love you, but I don't think it's really going to work. Or, baby, I love you, and we really need to really try to make this, give it a go. I really do love my job. I really do love what I do, but these are the ways that they kind of mess with me. How can I make this where I'm in balance? How can I deliver this message of stability and surety? Because the King of Cups gives that stability tea, okay? It gives you a stability tea. It gives you I love you no matter what tea. It gives you, but it's the tough love tea. You're also in a very interesting position right now, Taurians, because you have Uranus in retrograde in your sign, messing with, asking for, mandating a level of freedom. Mandating a level of freedom. Okay? So that's also, it's like you gotta break, you need to break free, Taurus sun, so that you can have the stability that you so desire. Taurus, you are also opposing Mercury and Venus in Scorpio. That means Taurus, especially for you, I would say, Taurians, especially for you and especially for the Scorpios, most likely. There's probably 3 signs that Mercury and Venus in Scorpio really are affecting. A lot, maybe 4. I'm going to say it's going to be Scorpio, Taurus, Libra, and Aries, all for different reasons. Okay? But for you Taurians, all this dark mess that you didn't want to talk about, that you wanted to put down beneath and below, primarily in your very intimate lives. Hey, Miss Suri, all of that, hey, Jeanette, all of that is coming down to light, baby. And it's going to be time for you to decide whether you're going to release it or not, okay? But be loving to yourself, and remember, this is a temporary transit. But you got to look at it and see it for what it is in a loving, kind way. Love yourself. All right, Taurus moon is next at 1650. Taurus moon at 1650. 5 of Wands, Taurus moon. Conflict, conflict, conflict. Conflict, conflict, and more conflict. Makes sense. Makes sense. That's how you're going to feel conflicted. Remember, your moon dictates your emotions. It governs your emotions. Okay? So emotions are fluid. They pass, people. I'm a child of the moon. I'm a Cancer. My emotions, I might, light your behind up today, and tomorrow it's going to be a little bit easier on you. Or probably 5 minutes from now once I get it done. Say what I got to say. My point is this. Taurus moon, you're going to feel very conflicted, angry, potentially heated, hot, upset. Especially if your moon is, if Uranus is transiting your moon. You're really going to probably want to break bad. I'm going to be honest with you. You're going to have realize some things, and it's going to hit you to your heart and to your core. Taurus moon, you got to let it pass though. Don't make any decisions, Taurus moon, during this full moon cycle that are permanent. Wait to see how the rest of it plays out. For you, you got to release this need to control. You got to release your need to be in control of everything at all times. And specifically in this relationship situation as it is applying to you. All right, that's my Taurus moon. All right, let's move it along. Thank you guys for showing up. If you're just joining, we're doing sun and moon sign readings for the full moon. I'm just general. This is very general, not your particular chart. If you want your particular chart, okay, if you want it done for you, go to heartofinspiration.net, astrological services. I can run your natal chart period, so you can get a natal chart reading. And then also there is the full moon reading. Now I would maybe say maybe not tonight, but think about doing that for the next cycle. Okay. All right, here we go with, where are we? Gemini. Gemini sun, 1935. Gemini sun, 1935. Gemini sun, interestingly enough, you're probably feeling pretty good about this. You see that there's hopefulness on the horizon with this 3 of Wands. Probably because you're really, all your relationship ish is being illuminated. You're seeing people for what they are. The sun is, you're trining the sun. So you're kind of happy with this Libra energy right now because it is speaking to you as air. And it's illuminating to you in a cardinal way, perhaps where you should start, perhaps where you should change, perhaps where you should make a difference, right? Change it up. It, though, is also sextiling the moon. So your sun is, within reason, globally, we'll just say, relatively sextiling, which means the emotions that you're feeling in regard to this, what's been shown to you, you're just like, okay, I know this is me, but I also see part of this as you. I see how you're relating to me, and I really can finally put my finger on how I'm feeling about it and why some of the issue do irritates my soul. Hey Melvin, hey Keza. Melvin, I may do some personal readings, but let's get through the zodiac first. And Melvin, without some further information, it's hard for me to tell you. Okay? So Gemini, that's where you are. It's just like you seeing everything for what it is. Good, bad, or indifferent. Now, interesting enough, you are quincunxing right now, Mercury and Venus. So, in Scorpio. So again, remember, this is going to be a global thing, guys. Deviancy, deep dark secrets, all of that stuff. How somebody truly feels spiritually, what they really believe in that arena, all that is coming out to light. Hey Gemini Princess, hey Tawanda, all that's coming out. However, Gemini, how you're looking at it, Gemini Sun, 3 of Wands in the upright. Let's do Gemini Moon now. If your moon is in Gemini, Gemini Moon, 22 minutes, 25 seconds. Gemini Moon, 22 minutes, 25 seconds. Gemini Moon, 22, 25. Here we go, Gemini Moon. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. You are definitely not feeling like you have a partner right now. My Gemini moons are not feeling like they're very partnered. You ain't feeling like your partner got your back. Ain't thinking about you. Hey, Nancy. You ain't feeling it. And perhaps you've seen some things, Gemini moon, that is illuminating that for you. Remember, though, this passes. This is what I'm going to continue to say for all the moon signs. I need you to release this codependent need for other people to partner with you for you to be successful. Ooh, that will preach. I need you to release this need for other people to partner with you in the way you feel they should partner with you in order to feel like they got your back, or that you're going to be that y'all going to be successful in your relationship and your partnership and your money, whatever the case is. You hear me? So I need you to release that, let that go. If I had a singing voice, I sure would sing right now. But I don't. So I won't. Gemini moon. Your moon is sextiling the moon in generalities, which means all these emotions that you're feeling, or the moon is sextiling yours, all these emotions, it's kind of feeding the, how can I put this? I don't want to put it in like you crazy, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, but it's feeding into the point of view, right? So if you're feeling a little agitated right now, not very partnered, is feeding into the illusion. So I'm going to need you to let this moon pass. Don't necessarily just leave what you found out. Don't say, oh, it's just my imagination running away with me. It's not. It's there, but now I need you to internalize that and see, what am I supposed to be doing in this regard? And is that too much that I'm putting on this other person? And how can we move forward to be more partnered? I'm going to need you to communicate, but not in such a way, Gemini moon, that it's like, do this or don't. You see what I'm saying? All right, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it going. Thanks, guys. So, guys, yes, and if you do go to Patreon, thanks to Wanda for putting that up there. If you do go to Patreon, I have added an astrological tier where you could get your lunar readings. So, if, let's say you sign up for Patreon right now, it's always going to be the same price. But now every month, you'll get your new moon forecast for the next new moon on the 28th, I think it is, of this month, and then the next full moon in November. Do you see what I'm saying? So you can now do that on a regular basis on Patreon. Here we go with Cancer. Cancer Sun, 25 minutes, 40 seconds. Cancer Sun, 25 minutes, 40 seconds. Here we go. Cancer Sun, I have the Hermit card for you. Very Virgo energy. Cancer Sun, take care of your darn self. Cancer Sun, take care of yourself. Be kind to yourself and study what's going on. Don't just make the assumption. You're going to have to study it. Bring it internal. Don't put it out externally. Really look and see. Really, really, really look and see. Because the sun right now is squaring us. Libra squaring us. We also have Mars squaring our sun. We also have our the north node in our sign in retrograde. There's a lot that really, if we ride out with our emotions, and which means the moon is also squaring us as well. So right now, Cancerians, we cannot trust what we see or what we feel at the moment. We can't trust it. And the fact that we can't move on it immediately. In other words, you can't trust it to say, I got to cut you, you got to go. Can't do that. Because we're being called to action, but I feel very strongly the call to action is meant for us to go internally and go at this from a spiritual standpoint. Right? Open up your crown, open up your third eye, open up your heart, hear, see, and feel and assess it before you just go moving with it. Because remember, this Aries moon that's squaring our sun, it is calling us to action. Now, if you've been talking about going back and forth with somebody that you really ain't good for you, Cancer, don't go back. You still can't trust it. Okay? You still can't trust it. Can't trust it. So I'm going to need you to fall back for a second, and I'm going to need you to study it. I'm going to need you to withdraw into your shell for a hot minute and let this all simmer and analyze it before we move forward. Cancer moon, 28 minutes, 15 seconds. Cancer moon, 28:15. Cancer moon, interestingly enough, you know that brighter days are ahead. You have the sun in the upright. So you say, hey, I know what I'm seeing ain't really probably right, and I know I'm feeling some type of way about it, but in all actuality, brighter days are ahead. This too shall pass, and that's the best way you can look at it. Because your moon is trining, Mercury and Venus are trining your moon. Mercury and Venus are trining Cancerian suns as well, but it's in a different way. It's like we're seeing a lot, like we know deep down inside. I'm gonna put it to you like this. I know I'm going back and forth. Cancer sun, you're saying, I done heard that sexual uggity. I'm hearing from my higher power. I'm hearing from God. I'm hearing from the universe that it ain't right. All ain't right in Kansas. Okay? It ain't right. Something's going on. Or that it is very right, but I've been resisting it. So we know that to be true because we're trining that information. However, and we're also though trining Neptune, which is like, could be like, you could be really misseeing it. You could be not seeing what you're supposed to see. It could be dreamy, daydreamy. It could just not be real. So that's what I'm saying. You can't fully trust it yet until we get some more information. Because our feelings could be effing with us. All right? Now, from a moon's perspective, we might be moody as all heck, but we know it's going to get better because we look at all this stuff, and yeah, you may have really, really messed up, boo-boo, but I'm going to forgive it. I'm going to forgive it and move it on. So you continue to feel like your happy self. See, you're tapping into the Neptunian dreamy land in Pisces. That's like, it's all going to be better. That's what you're going into. Also, some of y'all Cancerian moons might really be wanting to have let's get it on, some adult time. Do you, boo-boo? Do you, boo-boo? Thanks, Suri. All right, moving along. On to Leo. Leo sun. Leo sun. Leo sun, 31 minutes and 10 seconds. Leo sun, 31 minutes and 10 seconds. Leo sun, you have the judgment card. Leo sun is time to piss or get off the pot, as they say. Leo sun, it's time to say, you know what? I see you for what's going on. Because you, Leo sun, are squaring Mercury and Venus in Scorpio. So you're being compelled to do something. You're being compelled to look at it. You're being challenged. It's a challenging moment for you. And yet you're sextiling Libra, which says you're sextiling Libra sun, and you're trining the Aries full moon. So you are really feeling yourself right now. Your emotions, like the moon is feeding into your, both sides are feeding into this feeling of like euphoria, feeling feeding into this I can do anything, feeding into this I can have successful good relationships externally and successful good relationships internally. There's probably a great love of self going on right now. So for you, what you need to release is all the self-doubt, self-pity, all the I'm not sure if I can do it, all the I'm not sure if I'm good enough feelings that's kind of hanging up in there in that Scorpio world. That's Leo, what you got to release. You got to release what's going on in the Scorpio world. All that maybe you didn't really love yourself, or how other people ain't really loved you. Uh-oh. Hey, Janelle. How other people may not have been loved you like they should have. Can I get a witness? So so you need to release all of that other crap and come into who you are. Rise up from the depths of the death and the depths of the dark night of your soul and come into the light, baby. All right, Leo moon. Leo moon, this is very interesting. Leo moon is going to be at 33 minutes, 40 seconds, 33:40. Leo moon, you have the death card in reverse, which means Leo moon, you super emotional about all that change I just talked about with your sun counterpart, and you resisting the transformation at every freaking turn. You ain't trying to hear nothing Scorpio's trying to say to you. You ain't trying to hear nothing about nothing. You not trying to trine with your moon sign. You not trying to see the sextile from not the moon, but from the moon, the full moon. You not trying to see what the sun's trying to illuminate. You ain't trying to change. You kind of having a little bit of a pity party, Leo moon. I'm gonna need you to just kind of ride this out. I'm going to need you to let your emotions go. And I'm going to need you to release, again, just like your sun counterpart, I'm going to need you to release this depression and deep down like, oh my God, the world is potentially coming to an end. Hey, Miss Janelle, if I didn't speak. I'm going to need that to happen. Y'all bear with me 1 second because I'm going to burn a little bit more of this Palo Santo. I got some Palo Santo today. I really need to probably get a better grade because it's not really burning like it should. Palo Santo does help with respiratory issues. Okay, Leo, moon. Go on and release yourself to the process, Leo moon. Stop resisting. Stop saying, but I don't want to change. It's not comfortable. I want everyone to just love me. Why don't they love me? I'm so depressed. if you don't stop with that monkey mess. I'm feeling a lot better. My voice might not sound better, y'all. I'm feeling a lot better. Okay, I hope y'all really like this. If y'all like this, thumbs up, share it, and I'm gonna put it out later on. We're gonna see if we can get through this. We up to Virgo, halfway through Virgo sun, 36 minutes 15 seconds. The Virgo sun, 36 minutes and 15 seconds. Virgo sun, you have the Chariot card. You've got the impetus to actually get into motion, Virgo sun. And you're feeling a little bit uncomfortable though, because you've got that full moon that's quincunxing your sun. So you're feeling a little, this is the interesting thing with the Virgo sun. So Virgo sun, you're trining Uranus and Taurus. So the need for freedom is great. The need to be free is amazingly fantastic. Like, it's like, I gotta get released. You also have a transiting trine with Saturn in Capricorn and Pluto in Capricorn. So that transformative energy is strong and it's agreeing with you. And I feel like that this transit is actually kind of, you just had Mars move out of your sign. So I do feel like this transit is saying, can we start something new, please? So can you release the old and start something new? This is probably a good time for you to start a new health, wellness, good time to plant seeds, like to make those changes, like in dietary changes or things like that. Release old ways you thought and felt about them. But when it comes to regard to people, I feel like you're also going to be getting new people coming into your world, which you don't necessarily always accept right away, but new people that are really going to show themselves to be an asset. So be open to getting new people to help you start something new in your life. This is a great time. If there's things you've been looking to manifest, this is a great time to do whatever manifestation rituals or just manifestation meditation, mantras, and so on. Okay? Hey, Christine. Thank you, guys. Thank you for all of your prayers and your good healing energy. All right. Virgo moon, 39 minutes and 10 seconds. Virgo moon, 39, 10. Here we go. Virgo moon, 5 of Pentacles. Cheese and rice. Virgo moon, you feeling left out in the cold. Virgo moon, you got your panties in a bunch. Because you feel like some people are being selfish. Or you feel like people are not understanding how and the why you're doing what you're doing and how you're feeling right now. That they don't understand the importance of taking care of themselves, taking care of others. They don't understand the importance of being exact. And it's probably a little irritating. And maybe you're not feeling like your needs are being met or you're being heard. Right? And maybe how you feel about your own personal needs are being challenged by this moon. There's a lot going into it for this moon. Hey, Quartz Quantum. There's a lot going into this for this moon for you. Because how, the moon, again, emotions, separation. What do we need to separate? What emotional ties do we need to separate from our very ego almost, especially with Chiron being in Aries as well. It's like how we define who we are almost is being challenged. And for you, Virgo, the challenge, the struggle is real. Because you're feeling like I've put so much into this, but no, ain't nobody hearing me. And you really want to be a little selfish, but it's hard. I don't know, so Gemini Princess, tell me if I'm right. Am I on with this? So, understand, this passes. Understand that it passes. Understand it's okay to be selfish. Understand it's okay to take care of yourself. That not everybody has to agree with you and how you're looking at things. I'm just going to need you to breathe. So release this control, Virgo Moon. Release the control. I know, Chad, people are irritating. And no, it don't make it any easier when you got a big heart. Trust to believe that. Because I got some people right now. If I want to come out of here out of some kind of way, some type of way, child, I'm like, boo-boo, you don't stop, Aries Moon. Anyway, let me keep it moving. Let me keep it cute, as the kids would say. I'm hungry, y'all. I need to go get me some dinner. All right, where we at? Oh, here we go, Libra Sun. Libra Sun. So listen, what I was leaving off with the Virgo Moon, you need to release the control of needing to control others. It's okay for you to be a little selfish. Just let it slide, let it ride, let it slide. They'll understand you in a minute. Okay, Virgo Moon. So just let it pass. Jeanette, whatever you say your sign is your sun sign. And then we should run the lunar calculator at some point here. It's super easy to run the lunar calculator. Okay. Super easy to do that. But your sun sign is what we say our sign is. So I'm a Cancer sun. All right, what are we on? Libra. Libra at 43 minutes, 45 seconds. Libra 43, 45. Libra, Ace of Pentacles. Actually, this is the perfect Libra Sun card. The absolute perfect Libra Sun card. I couldn't get any better. The Ace of Pentacles, new manifestations. What have I taught you guys up until now about the tarot, right? Fire is the tarot is the process of manifestation. Fire is the idea. Swords, you give it speech. Cups, you give it water, emotion, energy, set it in motion. And the Pentacles is the manifestation thereof. So you are really feeling like, hey, it's time for me to release, move on, let's go. Boom, 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 boom. You got Mars approaching. Well, Mars just entered into Libra. So it's probably a bit more strong. Maybe you're feeling a little bit combative. The sun opposing the moon is showing you what you may need to release. But remember, this is a temporary transit. So this might be illuminating something and showing you where you need to separate. But it is not completely that you should completely separate it at the moment. It is, however, sextiling. Your sun is sextiling Jupiter in Sagittarius. So you're really feeling expansive, like you really can do what you need to do. It is squaring, however, Saturn and Pluto. I'm going to put it to you like this. It's an exact square to Pluto in Capricorn. Libra Sun, You're feeling restricted, yet you want to transform. And finally, at the release of this full moon, I believe you're finally coming into the realization, dang it, I can transform. Dang it, I can transform. And so you're going to fight to do it. So whatever it is that you've been seeking to manifest in relationships, partnerships, career, is a very powerful full moon for you. And let it be something that is very important to you. Stop, Libra Sun, being so concerned about external. I know that's who you are, but for once I want you to be selfish at this full moon and manifest and release selfish things. Selfish things. Yeah, if somebody can put these in the comments later as timestamps. Okay, what is really the most important to you right now, Libra Sun? I'm gonna hang on you for a second, Libra. What's the most important thing to you right now? That's what you manifest. Any doubt, concern, fear, you release it at this full moon tomorrow at 5:07 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. That's what you do. Be selfish. Manifest what's going to make you happy. Manifest what you feel, what you see, the beauty in your life. Hold on to that. Increase the beauty in your life, Libra. Increase the good relationships in your life. Multiply those, Libra. Libra Sun. Libra Moon. 47 minutes. 48 minutes exactly. Libra Moon. 48 minutes exactly. Libra Moon, you have the Emperor in reverse. Oh boy. Libra Moon, which means the moon, the full moon, is opposite, opposing your natal moon. And the sun is conjunct. So it's almost like Libra Moon, it's like you're having a continual new moon. Almost. Because the sun is transiting your natal moon. So it's like you're having this like all these new things, all these new things, all these new things. But right now, that's even more doubt. So part of what I said for Libra Sun could go for Libra Moon. There's even more doubt there for you. Unsurety. You're not sure who you can trust either. There's a lot of distrust going on everywhere throughout all the zodiac guys. A lot of distrust. And for some, it's with good damn reason. Some of y'all got real good damn reason to not trust these mofos. Because of what Mercury and Venus in Scorpio has shown us already. And y'all get ready. Because this thing on Mercury transit in Scorpio is going to be here for a hot damn second. Now, Libra Moon. It's like you're not sure about your feelings. You're not sure if you should be feeling the way you feel right now. It's very personal. Your feelings are restrictive. You want to change, but you can't. You want to reset the boundaries and reset the foundations, but you can't. So Libra Moon. And you got Mars right in there, agitating. But I'm going to say something about this Mars in Libra. I don't know how many of you watched the Leo King, but he just did an interview, I think it's Thursday night. And they were talking about the divine masculine. And I've been kind of kicking around this whole divine masculine, divine feminine energy right now a lot. Mars is the divine masculine. You cannot manifest without masculine and feminine energy. You can't. So we also have to stop fighting the masculine. So Libra Moon and Libra Sun, You're feeling a little, right? You're feeling a little froggy. You're feeling a little bit like, I'm really done taking your ish. I'm really done with the ish. Okay? You're not having it. You're done with it. You've seen it. I'm through. Done. Finito. The fact that this is a moon or lunar transit, though, don't act on it today or tomorrow, but you're going to need to act on it soon. You're going to need to act on it soon. Once the emotions die down, you're going to need to act on it. So Libra, your everything, Libra moon, your ish has been shaken, baby. It's been shaken, boo-boo. So you're not sure if you're coming or you're going. So during this time of the full moon, if you're going to do a full moon ritual, or when we do our full moon meditation, which we will do, then I'll need you to actually release doubt, fear, invite love, self-love, self-partnering. That's what I need you to bring in and release all self-doubt. All right. Moving along to my Scorpios. Hey, Ms. Rachel. Moving along to my Scorpios. Taurians, quartz quantum, I'm just seeing that. Taurians have a huge heart. Taurians love, oh my gosh, you guys love big. Gosh, you guys love big. Okay. Scorpio sun. 52 minutes, 45 seconds. Scorpio sun, 52:45. Scorpio sun, here we go. How this full moon may affect you. What do you need to release? Scorpio sun, Queen of Wands. You're feeling very sexy. You're feeling very confident. You're feeling yourself. Why? And this is fitting because Venus is in and Mercury are in your sign right now. So you got the love. You got the Aphrodite, right? Energy. You got that divine feminine energy. Like, I know I am slaying. Scorpios, y'all know y'all slaying it. And y'all speaking on it too. Now, while y'all know y'all slaying it, you also have Uranus opposing you. So it's a little unsure. And you do like to be sure, don't you? As far as this moon is concerned, Scorpio sun, there's not a lot of aspecting to you. So what I would be releasing is that if there's anywhere that you are feeling constricted and restricted, constricted and restricted, I would say examine that and examine the why. You got a wonderful opportunity with Mercury and Venus in your sign to hear from above. And Uranus transiting Taurus is actually trying to tell you that. Uranus is that high-minded, right? Very highly spiritual Aquarian energy. It's trying to help you through it. And you also have Neptune in Pisces trining. That's a beautiful trine, actually. You actually have a very beautiful trine happening with Neptune in Pisces, trining within a little bit. Definitely trining Mercury. A little out of orb for Pluto, but for Venus. But it's approaching there. So you got this wonderful opportunity to really hear from above on a very deep level. And that communication back and forth be understood at a heart level. At a heart level, being understood. So during this full moon, release any blockages from you being able to hear. Manifest that you hear from God, from the universe. Hey Mary, hey SR. Manifest that you hear from God, from the universe, and what you hear is true, and what you hear is beautiful, and what you hear is right, and that you'll be released from any blockages, anything stopping you from achieving transformation and being guided. Release that. Scorpio moon, 56 minutes, 20 seconds. Scorpio moon, 56:20. Scorpio moon, 9 of swords in reverse. Scorpio moon, all this anxiety, wasn't that good God? God, there's a lot of anxiety. Scorpio moon, I feel like because you have a Neptunian trine and we have a Venus and Mercury conjunct almost, depending on where it is in your chart. General conjunct. And the Uranus opposition. You really don't know which way is up. Your emotions are all over the place. You're not sure if you're coming or going. You are not sure if you're coming or going. And now we've got this rather aggressive moon energy that's saying, holy cannolis, can we please do something, get with somebody else, move it around, and wants us to take a look at our external relationships and how we allow people to interact with us. Thank God your other home planet is coming to the rescue soon. So Scorpio moon, this is what I'm going to say, and that's not really your home planet, but this is what I'm going to say. If you're feeling like you just don't know which way to go and you're confused, you probably are, and you're not sure what's real or what's not real, that's probably true. So I'm going to need you to don't make a move. For you, what you need to release is the anxiety. What you need to release is the doubt. What you need to release is the feeling that what you're feeling is actually real. And I need you to release this like, oh God, this is going to happen and it's going to be bad and it's going to be. I need you to release that, Scorpio. Because it's not true, it's not real. It's very temporal. So I need you to release the concern, the angst, and give it over. Don't be so stuck in your ways. Okay, Scorpio moon. All right, here we go. Hey, Vernell. All right. We're almost done, guys. Sagittarius. Sag Sun. Sag Sun. 59 minutes, 20 seconds. Sag Sun. 59 minutes, 20 seconds. Sag Sun, the Hanged Man. Sag Sun. What you been putting off? Sag Sun, what in the world have you been putting off that you really did not feel like dealing with? Because it just didn't fit into your little category right now. You feeling real good about, because you got your home planet there. You got your ruling planet at home, chilling. Y'all been like binging Netflix shows and then designing new houses and coming up with new ideas and new careers and, maybe in the studio doing this, that, and the third. You've been really having a good time. And you have been procrastinating some of the stuff that's got to be dealt with. Sag, what you been procrastinating on? Sag, release the Kraken. Get it moving. Get it moving, Sag. And keep it moving. Are you hearing me? Sag, I know you want to be very inclusive. And you really do kind of want everybody around. But I feel like there's some relationships that you got to look at the reality. This moon is trining your sun. So you are one of the few signs that can actually trust your feelings. Trust it. Because you're being asked to separate yourself, your self emotions, from the reality of what's in front of you. That's how I look at this. Because it's trining the moon. The moon is trining your sun. And the sun is sextiling your sun. So everything is in agreement right now. Now, yeah, you don't even have a Neptunian, like, I'm not really seeing what I'm supposed to see aspect. So I feel like if you're seeing it and you've just been procrastinating dealing with it, it's time for you to say, okay, I'm gonna deal with it. Hey Lynn, we're not quite to you yet, almost. Sag moon. 1 hour. 2 minutes and 15 seconds. 1 hour. 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Sag moon. You're so grandiose, you had to have 2. Ace of Wands in reverse and 7 of Pentacles in the upright. Sag moon, things ain't really been popping off like as quickly as you want them to. So you really kind of in this like depressed, kind of like, I don't really want to do nothing. I'm not feeling it. Mood. But with the 7 of Pentacles, what I'm going to ask you to do is recognize there are some small things that have actually come to fruition. And under what's in fruition. Because you are seeing some things. You are seeing some progress. You are seeing some good stuff happen as a result of all the work you've been doing. Okay? So, don't begrudge the good beginnings, Sag Moon. Small beginnings. Don't begrudge it. Don't belittle it. Embrace it, baby. Keep it on and popping. All right, Sag Moon. So don't get into this depressed state. It'll pass. Give it a day. But it's all going to be good. You'll get your passion back in a hot second. Okay? So just because it hasn't completely popped off the way you thought it was going to, doesn't mean that you should just dump it. All right, here we go. Capricorn Sun. Capricorn Sun. Capricorn Sun. 1 hour, 4 minutes, 30 seconds. Cap Sun. 1 hour, 4 minutes, 30 seconds. Ain't that about a blip? King of Pentacles. Cappies, you feeling yourself. And that's a good thing. It's actually a good thing because you are squaring, you're a dead set center, squaring both the sun and the moon. And you're like, man, I got to get it going. I got to get it on and popping. Stuff is actually happening. People are actually coming to my aid, and I needed to move away from or leave some other people, and there might be some more people I need to separate from, but you know it's for your good. You are finally stepping into this transformative. I'm going to allow Pluto to help me transform and stop restricting it. I'm going to allow Pluto to do his job of finally separating myself as I watch Saturn move through Capricorn. I'm starting to separate myself from the South Node. Actually, the South Node is separating itself from you too. But you're feeling very King of Pentacles. There's abundance. So this is what I want you to release. I want you to release financial abundance into your life on the full moon, Cap. I want you to release, manifest, bring in people, partnerships that are going to help you and assist you on your journey towards financial abundance and stability. Do it. Cap Moon, 1 hour, 6 minutes, and 25 seconds. Cap Moon, 1 hour, 6 minutes, 25 seconds. We have the Three of Wands in the upright. You, Cap Moon, you're actually, as a counterpart to your sun, you're feeling good about this. You're feeling like the ship's about to come in. You're feeling like things are aligned, and you're feeling motivated to move. Motivated to move. Thank you. Thank you, Cappy. So, full moon, release for you. Release the fire. Release the passion into your life. Release the energy, the motivation, and the inspiration to continue to draw in everything that is good for your best life. Everything that's for your own good. Okay? Continue. Release that. Manifest that. Release toxic relationships and bring in, Cap Moon, good, emotionally stable, emotionally supportive energy. All right. Aquarius Sun. Aquarius Sun, 1 hour and 8 minutes even. Aquarius Sun, 1 hour, 8 minutes, Two of Wands. Aquarius Sun, you're in this position where there's really nothing much happening. Well, I shouldn't say that. You are trining, the sun is trining your sun in Libra. The moon is sextiling your sun in Aries, which means you have the intellect, impetus, and fire to move in a very passionate way towards achieving goals, and that you have the ability to make the decision to do so. So I'm going to ask you to release any indecision, doubt, fear. I'm going to ask you to also release the manifestation of knowing exactly which way you should go in a positive manner to affect positive, good partnerships. Your sun is also squaring Mercury and Venus in Scorpio and squaring Uranus and Taurus. Let me tell you what that means for me. That you're in this juxtaposition of needing to break bad but not sure exactly how. Needing to change things in your environment because that's going to be in your third house in Taurus. And there's probably career, deep relationship, other people's money. See, change is going on. So your money is going to free up. The freedom that you have your own money, you always will have your own money, is about to free up. And it may come at the cost of other people's money. Or you may be told how to get other people's money. This could be in relationship to lawsuits, contracts, dividends, some sort of partnership. Could be selling something. Somebody else buys it. So that's what that could really be saying to you right now. But you're going to be able to come up with a really positive decision, right? Super positive decision. Passionate. Wonderful. So go for it. Do what you got to do. You do you, boo-boo. Okay? You do you. And do it in the best flipping way possible. I like it. All right. So release positive emotional energy, release passion, release direction, release if there's any negativity concerning how other people are interacting with you. Release justice into your life. I hear that very clearly. Release judicial decisions in your favor. Aquarius moon, 1 hour 11 minutes 55. 1 hour 11:55. Aquarius moon, the Chariot. You really want us to get something going, don't you? I hear Michael Jackson's, you want to be starting something? You got to be starting something. You really want to get this on and popping. You ready to move, which makes perfect sense with where the moon is. The sun is trining your moon, and the moon is sextiling your moon. So again, you're another one. Air signs. This moon and sun and moon is transiting in a very positive motion with you guys. So the desire to get going, that Aries moon is the cardinal start, and it's a cardinal internal. It's a cardinal. This is really super important to me, and I'm finally willing to admit how important to me it is, and I got to move on it. So that's what I'm seeing for you in a big way. That moon, you're not enjoying some of these. Your emotions are probably a little bit all over the place with that Uranus transit, but again, this is emotional, so it's not as strong. We can't control emotions, but yet we can change how we are emoting about something. So change how you're emoting about this thing, but you're ready to get it going, and this is a great time for you to get moving. So for you, release procrastination, release being sedentary, release not feeling constricted, release not feeling paralyzed, and instead bring in and manifest I have a desire to change. I can make a difference. I can change my world. I have the creative ability. I've been given that creative energy and power to co-create my universe with God, with the universe, with spirit, however you term. Okay? That's what you need to be doing. All right. And certainly last but not least, thank you everybody that's been hanging in here with me. We did pretty good. Oops, the wrong one. Pisces, Piscean sun. Pisces sun. Ooh, I'm lightheaded. Pisces sun. Okay. 1 hour, 14 minutes, and 40 seconds. Pisces sun, 1 hour, 14:40. Pisces sun, I'm going to have to acknowledge it because it came out that way. King of Wands in the reverse. Oh, God. All right, Pisces sun. You in general just ain't really feeling very certain of anything right now. I feel like you're trying to really get some illumination on a direction. If this is in relationships, this is a real iffy moment in time for you, baby. Okay? It's neither good nor bad. It's challenging because the sun is quincunxing your sun in Pisces, and Mars is quincunxing your sun, right? So there's probably a little agitation. However, you got this kind of deep down trine with Venus and Mercury in Scorpio. So, maybe you're wanting a little boom chicka wow wow too. I don't know. But, you're not quite, I think that there's potentially a lot of lust going on here. You're not really sure if it's more than lust and it's love, but you're really seeing the beauty in the darkness. This is also a time where you're seeing beauty in darkness, beauty for ashes, that you're really feeling other people's transitional turmoil, or you're feeling their transition, you're feeling their pain, you're feeling their dark night of the soul, but you're finding beauty in all of these things that's going on in other people, and you're probably pretty able to communicate with them as well. A lot of deep insights, I would think. But it is challenging because of where the Sun and Mars are transiting right now. So Piscean Suns, and you have Neptune in retrograde in your home planet. So that's in retrograde in conjunct to your Sun. Oh God, you got a lot of deep stuff going on. Pisceans, can you just rest? Can y'all chill for a hot second? Let's chill. For you, probably releasing doubt and fear. Also, you're usually very easygoing. Some of you might be feeling more responsible for other people's happiness than you should. If you're going to release anything, I would say release this kind of codependency if you feel like it's creeping up. Piscean Sun. Release the codependency if you feel like it's creeping up. And you don't need to change them, honey. You can't save them. Next time they'll be greater. They'll be their own savior. That's what I have for Piscean Sun. I hope that helps. But I don't understand still why we're not quite as confident as we should be. I know I have not pulled clarifications, but there's something I'm feeling that's not being told. Ace of Swords. Have you gotten new communication about something and you're out of balance now? Oh. Piscean, so you've been getting some different communication, potentially from somebody else, from somebody new. You're maybe looking at somebody a little bit differently. Somebody's talking to you a little bit differently, and it's throwing you behind off balance. Now I get it. Hey, Jillies. Now I see. It's throwing you for a little bit of a loop-de-loop. It's okay, baby. It's going to come back into order. You fine. They'll see you for who you are and the wonderful person that you are, Piscean. Be it work, be it romantic, be it whatever. They'll see you for who you are. So don't feel like this isn't real. Don't get too far out of balance. Don't get your nose too far out of joint. You all right. All right, here we go. Last but not least, Piscean Moon. 19 minutes, 25 seconds. Piscean Moon, 1925. Piscean Moon, 10 of Wands. Lay your burdens down. Hey, Lynn. Lay your burdens down. Piscean Moon. Stop carrying everybody else and stop feeling the weight of the world on you. I also, though, feel like that Mars quincunxing your moon is agitating you a little bit agitated with mofos right about now, too. Because, see, the Piscean moon is probably more so going to see the darker side of whatever else is going on up here in Scorpio with this Venus and this Mercury. Seeing people's real motivations. In Scorpio, a lot of time we do see people's motivations. How they really view us and others outside themselves. So I think you're probably side-eyeing some people. So pick up your burdens. You can't fix nobody, baby. Stop it. Let it ride. Let it slide. And so you a little agitated right now. You feeling it. You's feeling it. Piscean moon. Plus you got Neptune running around there in retrograde. So you just really, I'm going to tell you something. You may have had some daydreams about some people. How you viewed them, like, and you chose to give them the benefit of the doubt and kind of be like, well, you know what, that's probably just me being overly emotional, you know, in my feels. And now the problem is you seeing it for what it is, because this moon and this sun and this moon is illuminating it and showing you. It's separating the cover-up from the reality. It's separating it. This is for everybody. It's separating it. And now you're also really in tune with other people's like BS. And so you're probably feeling like, damn, I thought we were down. So, Piscean moon, pick up your sticks. Keep it stepping. If someone shows you who they are, believe them. It might be time to exit stage left, Piscean moon. So I'm going to need you to release the need to care for others. I'm going to need you to release the need to carry other people's burdens. They're not yours. I'm going to need you to release the need to feel like you got to fix a mofo. That's what I'm going to need you to do. Release all of that. And instead, take care of yourself first. Put your feelings above others. Not in a bad way, but in a, man, I got to really do what I got to do. I love you, but I got to do what I got to do. All right, babies. That was dope. I like that, y'all. I really like that. Now, I'm going to go make myself something to eat. If I can find any more voice, I promise you I'll be doing my Patreon readings tonight. So listen, this is what I want to happen here. You guys see down at the bottom, you've got heartofinspiration.net over here. Okay? That's my website. Go to my website. Click on astrological services. You can get a natal chart interpretation for just $19.95. Or I still left the full moon in Aries is still up. You can get a lunar personalized interpretation according to your personalized natal. If you go to patreon.com and you sign up now, there is a, I think I call it starry or lunar heart or something like that. Anyway, there's a tier for $30. You can get both the new moon and the full moon personalized readings every month, as well as 20% off of, I think it's 20% off of anything on my site. Okay, so that's the two things that are happening. We're gonna probably get together. I'm gonna try to get together early tomorrow morning before I leave out of here. And we're gonna do a little meditation in the morning, or just have a little spiritual talk. But I'm not trying to tax my voice terribly. Okay, thank you, Miss Fresnel. All right, guys. So I've missed y'all. Thank y'all for being here. I really appreciate you. And let's get into our full moon energy tomorrow. Release and manifest. Okay? All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Hey, Shemaya the Shaman. I suppose I could take a couple questions. If any of y'all have any questions, you want to post them here, give it to me now, because I'm going to go make myself something to eat here in a hot second. I'm hungry. Hey, Lollipop, how are you? Good to see you. Okay, guys. I guess we don't have any questions. Okay, I got to get going. I haven't talked this much in a while. Live. All right, I'm going to let y'all go. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Please consider subscribing and sharing if it's your first time. Well, subscribing and liking if it's your first time here. And guys, please share this video for me. Please put it out there for me and let other people see it as well. Thanks, guys. I will see you tomorrow. I promise you. Peace, love, blessings, and joy be unto you today, tomorrow, and for all eternity. I love you guys. Namaste.